What's up, y'all? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Tonight, we've got Dodgers baseball. Dodgers versus Mets in Game 2 of a 4-game series between the ball clubs. The Dodgers caught that W last night, winning the game 2-0. And they have a chance to tie the Mets for the second best record in baseball with a win tonight. 7:10 p.m. is the start time for tonight's contest. It's currently 6:45, so we're about 25 minutes prior to the game. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. What's up, Dodgers Berzerkers? Yellowman up in here. Happy 1 week on the job day, sir. Welcome back. Who else we got? Loggy Raider up in here. A big salute to Thor's Army. Salute to you, Loggy Raider. Ricardo Moreno says, hello, Valhalla. What's up, Ricardo? Viking Jerome up in here says, let's go, Dodgers. Let's go. Yellowman says, Valhalla. Holla, Valhalla, holla. Both Yellowman and Loggy Raider. 7 Berserkers in the house. Again, Mets versus Dodgers tonight here on the channel. Tyler Anderson on the bump for the boys in blue. Chris Bassett on the mound for them other guys from New York. Bassett 4-2 on the season, a 3.66 ERA. He's got 60 strikeouts, 19 base on balls, and he's given up 50 hits. Our Anderson is 6-0 on the season, 2.90 ERA, 44 hits given up, 48 strikeouts, only 9 base on balls. But what's up? Saved by Jesus in the house. What's up, Saved by Jesus? Bloggy Raider says, LOL Mets. Where is that Pat 1984 fella? Where is he, everybody? Have you seen him? He was talking shit before the stream even came online. Where is he? Ryan Smith Fishing up in here. What's up, Ryan Smith Fishing? How you doing today? Welcome to the show. We've got 8 in the house. As I mentioned, we're about 25 minutes from game time in today's matchup. Let's check out who we got batting leaders for these two teams. Featured on the overlay again for the second night in a row. Pete Alonso for the Mets has 13 home runs. Mookie Betts, do the right thing Betts, has 16 for the Dodgers. Batting average, Jeff McNeil leads the Mets with a .320 batting average. Mookie Betts leads the Dodgers at .310. Runs batted in, Pete Alonso leads the Mets with 47. Trey, the Flash Turner, leads the Dodgers with 41. Saved by Jesus says, good to see you, Valhalla. Good to see you too, sir. Viking Jerome says, don't worry, Valhalla. I won't say nothing stupid tonight. Did you say something stupid last night, dude? If you did, I don't remember. Ryan Smith Fishing says, hope my Dodgers win today. Dang, those relief pitchers messing it up. I think it's been a little bit more than just our pitching. But hey, as bad as the Dodgers have played the last week, we are still in first place in the National League West. We still are in the top 3 for a record in baseball. We have our run differential is better than anybody in the entire major leagues. Yellowman says, I got to be back to work in 10 minutes. That's a shame, bud. I was hoping you could hang out with us tonight. But I totally get it. Sounds like you're on swings, a swing shift of some kind. But I'll be here doing the game, so you know what's going on, Yellowman. Loggy Raider sending a greeting to Viking Jerome. Let's go Dodgers, says Ryan Smith Fishing. Mookie looks like he's running for the home run derby this year. He's doing very well. Did you guys see Judge's home run today, though? I think Judge has 20 home runs on the season. That's insane. That is insane, y'all. 2 to 9 p.m. every day. 7 days a week, Yellowman? Yellowman says, I'll be back with beers later. I'll have a beer with you when you get back, Yellowman. All right, injury report. Big news in Dodgerland today. I don't know if y'all heard, but Edwin Rios has gone to the 10-day IL, but it's going to be much longer than that. A torn hamstring for Edwin Rios. Zach McKinstry brought up from the minor leagues today to replace Rios in the lineup. So now we've got Muncy, Haney, Trinan, Rios, and Pilar all on the list. Yellowman says it's Monday through Friday. Right on, buddy. Viking Jerome says, I hope Mary Hart's at the game tonight. Me too, dude. It seems like it's a better day when she's there. Ryan says, can you put me on the recent sub list, please? I don't think you put me on it. That's automatic, bro. That is generated by Streamlabs, bro. That just happens automatic. Maybe you didn't have your permissions turned on so that they could see it. Judge is on steroids. I'm just joking. Loggy Raider says, WTF. You hadn't heard about Rios, Loggy? Hello from Brazil. Let's go Dodgers. What's up, Flame Red? Yellowman says, I wish it was 7 days a week. Man, that's good you're liking it, bro. That's good you're liking it. All right, so the last 5 for these ball clubs here. The Mets have won 4, lost 1. The Dodgers have won 2, lost 3. Yeah, if your account's set to private, your name won't show up there on the recent subscriber deal. You didn't hear about Rios, Loggy Raider. Yeah, I just saw that this afternoon on the Twitter. McKinstry actually right in the lineup. McKinstry will be batting, be the DH this evening. Salvador Chavez up in here. What's up, Salvador? Yellowman says, it's not that I like it that much. I just want some cabbage, some dinero. Speaking of cabbage, speaking of dinero, the Pick Center, for those of you that like to put a little Skrilla, some scratch, some bacon, some dinero, some dollars, some ducats, some cheese, some cha-ching on the game. The Dodgers are favored by a 1.5. Money line bets for the Mets plus 135, Dodgers plus 155. So that's what I had earlier today when I updated your screen there. The over-under for runs scored is 8. And the matchup predictor, according to ESPN Analytics, has the Dodgers with a 57.9% chance to win this game. Therefore, the Mets are at 42.1. Base Lord checks in, says, Valhalla, holla. What's up, Base Lord? How you doing, buddy? How you doing today? All right, there you go. Viking Jerome has just kicked it off in the chat. Let's see in the chat your predictions for tonight's game. Viking Jerome says 5-2 Dodgers. Salvador Chavez says, I'm good. And you? I'm doing good, buddy. All right, let me put my prediction in the chat. Well, it looks like I got some issue here with my camera. I got a little fading out there. Oh, well, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Hey, Jeff at Valhalla Sports Talk, did you hear there's a new rumor? There's a new rumor? What is the new rumor? What is the new rumor? I want to know what it is. What? Ryan Smith says, Valhalla, what's your favorite NFL team? The Minnesota Vikings. 4-1 good guys, says Loggy Raider. 7-1 Dodgers, says Saved by Jesus. Let me go put mine in. Let me put my little prediction up in here. Hey, Bobby's doing a baseball game tonight. That's cool. That's cool. All right, here we go. Let me go down here. Put in my prediction for tonight. Close game. Dodgers 6, Mets 5. That's my prediction, y'all. So bet the over, but take the Dodgers on the money line. Don't take them giving up a 1.5. Viking Jerome says Minnesota Vikings all day and night. I wonder if I change this camera color, if that'll get rid of that fuzz. Sure made me a lot redder. Spent today out in the sun, y'all. It's out in the sun quite a bit today. 6-2 tonight, Dodgers. Dodgers 17, Mets something, then retracted. 7-4 Dodgers, said Ricardo Moreno. 34 in the house. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, and turn on the bell notifications so you know when we go online. We do Dodgers baseball on the regular here on the channel. Also Minnesota Vikings football. In the NFL, we do some Lakers games. We also do LA Kings content as well. Dodgers 17, Mets 0. What? Luis Betancourt says 10-4 Dodgers. Nina Turner checks in. What's up, Nina? Patriot Roadie says, I heard from this old guy at the Home Depot that 100 likes by the bottom of the fourth and the Mets will lose. What? What?
What?
I think The Rock could smell that too.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Yeah, 100 likes by the bottom of the fourth. And the Mets lose. What? So hit that like button, y'all. Iguana's Rod. I literally just typed it about, I don't know, 10 lines above yours, who I thought was going to win. Patriot Roadie putting up them Valhalla Sports Talk exclusive emojis in the chat with the Dodger logo and the Valhalla Sports Talk logo. Getting hype. Stephen Richter, a little late to the party, says, who are the starters tonight, Valhalla? Tyler Anderson for the Dodgers, Chris Bassett for the Mets. About to do lineups right now. Fun Adventure says Dodgers 8, Mets 4, a walk-off grand slam. That's a prediction. How many former A's are on the Mets? Half the team, says Luis. And that's going to happen in the 10th, says Fun Adventures. Viking says the Pinchy Lakers suck. They sure did this year. Patriot predicts 9-2 Dodgers. Warriors let us down, Valhalla. Well, they didn't really let me down. I don't know if they let me down, but I sure thought they were going to win 4 straight. Luis says the Warriors are going to win Sunday. Flame says Mets about to get slapped by the Dodgers tonight. Stephen Dilcher in the house says, hello, everyone. What's up? Ryan also likes my Dodgers shirt. The Rock. Yep, he was in here just a little while ago. All right, lineups. Lineups for these two teams. We're about 10 minutes away from first pitch. For the Mets, Nemo playing center field to lead it off. Marte, the right fielder, batting second. Lindor, the shortstop, batting third. Alonso batting cleanup, playing first base. Davis, the DH, kind of the left fielder. Escobar at third. McNeil second base, and Nito at catcher. For the Dodgers, Mookie Betts right field. Freddie friggin' Freeman playing first base. Trey Flash Turner at short. Will Smith will be batting cleanup tonight. Justin Turner at third base. Bellinger in center field. Taylor in left field. The aforementioned Zach McKinstry is DH tonight, and Gavin Lux will be playing second and batting ninth. So that's your lineups tonight. What number am I wearing? I am wearing a Jackie Robinson 42, sir. 42. Mookie is Godzilla, says Flame Red. I don't have a Stone Cold up there. Delphina checks in, says, hi, Valhalla and Valhalla peeps. My prediction is 5-1. Who's going to win, Delphina? 5-1. Who's going to win? All right, so there we go. We got that weird thing happening with my jersey. Let's do that. I'll just be redder. Mookie Betts needs a hot bat tonight, says Viking Jerome. He's had a hot bat. How many would Mookie drop tonight? Drop? Okay, Ryan, you're giving me kind of those vibes again, bro. You're giving me some of them vibes. You know them vibes I'm talking about? The Price is Right vibes? Price is Right, Valhalla. Price is Right. Price is Right. 38 in the house. Nathaniel Perez says, oh, hello. Oh, hello to you. Oh, hello to you too. Delphina says, can't you smell it, Valhalla? Dodgers, of course. Well, I thought. I thought that was what you were saying, Delphina. I just wasn't sure, girl. Just was not sure. 37 in the house, though. Share this stream out on your social media. Let's get some more people up in here. The goal today is to get to 9150 on the subscriber count. 9150. I was thinking earlier today, my goal was to get to 10,000 by Independence Day. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, y'all. I just don't know if we got it in us to do that. I've never done more than like 700 in a month here on the channel. And obviously 700 plus 120 is not the next 1,000th. Nathaniel says, how long have you been a Dodgers fan and Lakers fan? I've been a Dodgers fan since about the late 70s, the mid to late 70s, and a Laker fan since about the early 80s. Ricardo says Mookie's going to hit 2 home runs, or maybe 1. Nathaniel says we could do it. Have faith, Valhalla. Just have some faith in the Doyers. All right, this game's going to be on 722 on DirecTV's MLB Extra Innings. 44 in the house, though. Viking Jerome says, where's Rob Parson, Mrs. Sheila Jones, and don't call me Shirley, and don't forget about Robert. Where they at? Where they at, though? Where they at, though? Didn't Rob say that he wasn't going to be able to make it in for a few days? I think that's what Rob said yesterday. We know Yellowman is at work. Just got off his 10-minute break. I'm sure Sheila will stop in a minute or two. Ryan Smith says, I like showing love and support, Valhalla. Well, I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it. Oh, they're doing a TikTok commercial, and I got the audio on. That's what's going on. And that's why it's so quiet in here. All right, 44 in the house. Let's get an exact subscriber count before we kick this thing off. All right, exact subscriber count right now is 9124. 9124, so 26 away from 9150. We should be able to crush that. These Dodger streams been averaging about 4.7 thousand views. I feel like that's kind of low too, but what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Let me go over to Bobby's stream and leave a like for him. He's gonna make me leave a commercial. Drop a like for Mr. Bobby there. Marlene Castro checks in, says, Viking Jerome, I was waiting for Rob too. Come on, Marlene. What are you waiting for that fool for? Excuse me. David checks in, says, hi, Mr. Valhalla. Bake more cookies during the game. Nope, they're already made. Loggy Raider says, Viking Jerome, quality control, lucky fella. Yellowman's going to be running that joint pretty quick, y'all. What everybody have for dinner tonight? I had something different. I had me one of them frozen lasagnas. It's delicious. Stouffer's frozen lasagna. Loggy Raider says, or Ricardo says, I heard Rob got beat up by a kangaroo. Freaking kangaroos. Marlene says figures. Loggy Raider had gyros. I'm jealous, man. My gyro spot in town here closed, dude. The gyros, the place in town here that made really good pita gyros, closed. David says a rumor has it Rob got cannibalized by a group of cannibals and then was fed to the kangaroos. You know what I heard today about Australia? And we'll have to ask Rob when he comes in what's going on with this. But did you all know that koalas are in danger of being extinct in Australia? Have you ever heard that? Apparently over 50% of the koala population in Australia has chlamydia. What? What? What the fuck? What? I read that today. Let's Rock says dueling rabbits. Mexican food for David tonight. Marcus says no Popeyes tonight. I'm at Wendy's. Luis is making tandoori chicken with vegetables. What's tandoori? Ricardo himself is hungry for Mexican food. Sheila Jones, up in here, says hi Valhalla and everyone. Sheila in the house, woohoo. Patriot laughing. I'm serious, bro. I'm serious. Half of the koala population in Australia has chlamydia, and they're in danger of going extinct. Samantha T in the house. I almost segued right there, Samantha, but I spared you. She says, morning. What's up, Samantha? The Bears have been hooking up in Australia, says Luis. Is this the Krusty Krab, says El Pepe? Why do you keep asking that, fool, when you come in here? Ryan says, what the flip? Charlene Tagamy in the house. All right, so we're about to have first pitch here pretty quick. It looks like Dodger Stadium is adorned in rainbows for Pride Month. Tandoori is an Indian spice used in sauces and other adventures in Indian cooking. Not as sweet as curry, but it is more spicy. Sounds good, actually. Sounds good, actually. El Pepe says, my wife says I'm the cheapest man in the world, but I'm not buying it. What would Wonder Woman and Spider-Man name their business? Amazon Web Services. Oy vey. All right, let's listen in.
In baseball history, guys. Thank you, Kirsten. Big night at the ballpark tonight, Orleans. Big night for Tyler Anderson as he gets ready to face.
I work up at 7 p.m. feeling like poo-poo, says Samantha. I hope you get to feeling better. Favorite food at Dodger Stadium? It's been too long for me to even know. I used to always get ice cream in those little batting helmet bowls. The Dodgers appear to be in their normal white uniforms, my man. The Mets are wearing their grays tonight. Oh, Rob's entertaining? Yeah, he is. I'm just teasing you. Let's go, Dodgers. RM in the house. Says I went to the game last night. It was a great atmosphere. Right on. All right, Anderson 9-7. Our 9 games, 7 starts, 6-0 on the season, 2.90 ERA, 48 strikeouts, 6 home runs given up. Opponents hitting .235 against him. Sheila's gonna party it up on a Friday night. It's Friday night. Just got paid. Clayton Lockhart up in here. Says, "What's up, Valhalla?" Jackson, Mississippi in the hizzle. I just smashed that like. I appreciate it, Clayton. All right, first pitch, strike.
7-10. First pitch of the ball game. Middle hitting .377. He's faced Anderson before.
All right, here we go. 76 in the house.
3 times.
Next pitch, outside and low for a ball.
For Anderson. 6-0.
1 ball, no strike.
In baseball. Last 3 starts for him.
No rain to underwear that I know of. Not sure where Rob's at. Haven't seen him. I thought he said last night he wasn't going to be here for a couple nights.
Almost got him to bite on that changeup. Not afraid to throw it in a left-on-left situation.
I think so, Scotty. I think I'd bet the over.
He's thrown the changeup more. That's been part of his success, more than his fastball.
All right, this ball popped back up behind the plate. Hey, Viking Jerome, Mary Hart is in her seats this evening. Super Dyer dogs were good for dogs. 1 beer, 2 sodas, 75 Pososi. We're all paying for Mookie and Freddie, says RM. Oh, $75? Take a seat. Over there, you just got struck out by Anderson. Dave Rhodes in the house. What's up, Dave?
Offensive Dodgers pitchers strike out 10 hitters tonight. Everyone gets a free jumbo.
Yankees won tonight. Yep. Valhalla ate all the chocolate chips. Negative. There's plenty left. Marlene's a Raider fan. Rob's Rue hunting today. Sterling Marte fouls it straight back. Luis says, I hear Brett Musburger is not doing the Raiders play-by-play next season on the radio. Loggy says Valhalla's going to make Fig Newtons later. He's got the shape down to a science. Oops, we got one out. I forgot to put an out up here, y'all. No ball, 1 strike to Marte. He shows bunt, pulls back. It'll be a ball. You said pesos instead of dollars. Got you, RM. I missed it. I was trying to read as fast as I could. Swing and a miss by Marte. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 100 likes by the bottom of the 4th, and the Mets will lose. Can you smell it, y'all? Can you smell this loss for the Mets tonight? I'm not sure when the Dodgers play in Arizona next, Ralph. Take a seat. Over there. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Anderson. Pay attention, Valhalla. Raider Nation, says RM. Brewers getting crushed by the Padres tonight. Rick Simmons in the house. What's up, Rick? Viking Jerome got him some Jello cake strain today. Some Mary J. Wanna. Mets are garbage. They have no chance. I don't know if you could say they're garbage, Michael B. They literally are leading their division by like 8 games. Loggy says, I miss Greg Papa calling Raider games. Touchdown, Raiders. Cardinals crushed the Cubs today. All right, Lindor, I don't think he played last night. This ball fouled back. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lindor, the Mets shortstop. Dave says, I'm good, thank you. Not much. The wife had her doctor appointment and went well. Good deal, man. Good deal. That's good news. Down low, balls. 2 balls, 2 strikes. What's up, Adriana? Charlene checks in, says, let's go Dodgers. Look at the Mets division, all under 500 records, says Luis. All right, Marte pops this up. Going to be shallow, left center. Taylor gets underneath it and records the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down. All right, let's go, let's go. All right, how we looking on our little 100 likes by the bottom of the 4th? And the Mets will lose, y'all. That's what I heard. That's the rumor that I heard from a fella that heard a rumor from a guy at Home Depot. That was Patriot Rohde, met a dude at Home Depot that told him that today. Phillies fired their manager today, saw that. Let's go Dodgers, says Adriana. Papa Scully and Chick Hearn, best ever. Don't forget about Bob Miller, RM. There you go, Rick Simmons. NL East is trash, says Rick. Rob is out on the shrimp boat. Is that what he said he was going to do? I thought he said he was going to miss a couple days. Steven says, who would have thought our best pitchers are Anderson and Gonsolin? Samantha says Rob's girlfriend finally sold his ass to the gypsies. That could happen. That could happen. I hope Samantha don't have COVID either. Dave says they don't have to worry about not being cut anymore. They put it up where it can't be cut. Mike, it seems like a pretty good pitching matchup. All right, let's get back to it. All right, lineup: Betts, Freeman, Turner, Smith, Turner, Bellinger, Taylor, McKinstry, and Lux. Again, Diaz put on the DL today, a torn hamstring. Thought he'll be out for multiple weeks. Sheila says, I don't think Valhalla likes me. He keeps passing my comments. He needs to go sit over there and have the COO take over. Sometimes I skip the marijuana comments, y'all. Sometimes. Base Lord says, I'll never buy a real Jordans until resellers are no longer a thing. Called strike to Betts. No ball, 1 strike. Luis thinks the Vegas Raiders should have an Elvis impersonator do play-by-play.
National League leader in multi-hit games with 19. National League leader, Major League leader in runs scored with 51. There's a long list of things already. We're just starting June.
Rios. Did I say Diaz, RM? No, I meant Rios.
And when he had a slow start in April, this is kind of his MO, right?
Well, what did I miss then, Sheila? Sorry, I missed your comments. I try to get as many as I can, girl. You know that.
He should come out of the gate hitting 350, but it takes a little while. By the time they roll around, he caught up with himself, and he's carried that right into June. He's 5 for 9 so far in June.
Outside ball. Loggy Raider says no more Elvis impersonators in Vegas. Really? I don't believe that. Viking Jerome talking about Andy on purple for the win. A cease and desist was ordered by the Presley family. I didn't know that. Mookie hits it to the shortstop, over to first, and it's one away.
So one gone. And here comes Freddie.
That's what's wrong with Vegas. No more Elvis. Sheila says, it's okay. I'm not loved. Yeah, bull crap, girl. RM's wondering who's going to marry him now in Vegas if there's no Elvis. I don't believe that.
As every hitter does, you have your ups and your downs.
Down low.
He's hoping to get out of the downs tonight.
Well, you're not going to see
I mean, there's like 2 shows over there that have had Elvis in them since the 80s. Freddie fouls this one off to the side there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The only thing I've seen results-wise, not stance or
Steven says that shit's true.
is just left field now has more slicing.
That Legends show has had Elvis in it since the 80s.
1-1 to Freddie. Takes a strike.
Freddie looks at one over the middle of the plate there. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Dodgers first baseman. He's now hitting .289 on the season.
Pull shift on against him.
4 home runs, 30 RBIs.
To left center field.
The Mets are shifted to the first base side here. Nobody on the bag at third.
He goes that way so well.
Inside, a swing and a miss. He strikes him out.
2 on for the Dodgers in the bottom of the first.
It's true, says RM.
Ball just breaks right under his swing.
Marcus says,
Tries to
I cashed in my like. Pass me the cookies. There you go, man.
get on his hands.
Viking Jerome says Rob Parson was once a bodyguard for Elvis. Lie detected.
For Bassett tonight, now facing Trey Turner.
Loggy says, I wouldn't lie to y'all, bro. We don't know where he's at. Called strike over the middle. Down low. Sheila says, at least you like me, Viking Jerome. Rob loves to pick on me.
The 16th of April this year.
No way that Elvis order can stand up in court, says Stephen Richter.
Of tying his career best streak.
This ball hit. There we go. Turner extends his hit streak. 1 try and he does it, y'all. What is that, 25? Rick says, yo, somehow my daughter asked me for 20 and took 50. I got no damn change. WTF. Dang, Rick. Rick's daughter was like, got him. Muncie on the DL. I refuse to call it the IL. All right, over to first. Will Smith at the plate for the Dodgers now. Dave says Dave will be batching it again for 3 days starting Monday. Wife has a legal and business out of town. There you go, Dave. TV dinner time. Steven says re-sign Trey Turner now. Samantha says I messaged him, but I guess the gypsies took his phone. He might be in getting that sex change operation. Marcus says Wendy's has strawberry frosties now. Are they good? Outside called strike though. No ball, 1 strike to Smith.
What?
What? What the fuck? Rick says, ask my daughter. She and my mom have taken all my money. You can't call. It's disabled nowadays, says RM. What was that? Bassett just threw a pitch straight down into the ground. Bassett just threw a pitch straight down into the ground. Not even a foot in the grass from the pitching mound. Actually, it hit the pitching mound. and then bounced into the Mets dugout. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Samantha says maybe he was very excited about getting bigger boobs. He'd just be feeling on himself all day long. Delphina says, I'm watching your channel while making dinner, green chili enchiladas with Mexican rice. Yum. Yeah, all the shows have been served a cease and desist by the estate of Elvis Presley. Samantha wondering why RM's mom is taking his money. RM says his pitcher thinks he's Dave Dravecki. Yeah, the chocolate Frosties are legit. Outside ball. Rick says Samantha because she's retired and has nothing better to do than to rob me and my 4 brothers. Samantha says I'd give a strawberry Frosty a try. The Kangaroos got robbed. Where's Shirley at? 1 ball, 1 strike to Smith. Outside ball. 118 up in here, up in here. If you're new, hit that subscribe. Give the video a like. Turn on them bell notifications so you know when we go online. Called strike. Marcus says Valhalla turned the TV. What do you mean, bro? Ricardo says someone should send police to Rob's house because I think he got murdered by the Kangaroos. 2-2. Right downtown. Bang. Smith just looking at it, all dopey looking. Son of a biscuit. All right, after 1, we're still scoreless. Smith is struggling, y'all. Smith is struggling right now. Rick Simmons says Rob Parsons is on location filming Silence of the Lambs 2. Lie detected. Arm's mom says because she can, says Delphina. Dave had a homemade pizza for dinner. You're not one of them guys that has an actual pizza oven, one of them brick ovens in your backyard? That would be cool. I always wanted one of them. RM says Smith looks like Howdy Doody. Philip Morrell says F the Dodgers, let's go Mets. Maddie says Will Bellinger. Yeah, he seems like it right now, Maddie. Peek a peep. Up in here says evening folks. Nice night for a Dodger game. Sure appears so. Sure does, sure does. Alonzo Davis kind of due up for the Mets in the 2nd. Rick says, Samantha, I've been trying to keep her out of my money for 57 years. All right, here we go. Headed back to Dodger Stadium here in a minute. They suckered me there, y'all. Mets Dodgers tomorrow at 7 p.m. as well, huh? Right hamstring tear for Rios. Running to first base. Steven says, I'd rather have Will struggle in May, June than August, September. Truth. Marcus says, Wendy's has nice drink machines. I'm drinking cherry vanilla Coke, cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. What am I in trouble for, Sheila? I don't want to be in trouble. Where's Thor? I think he's in there with the COO.
Landed in Los Angeles at 4 p.m. So they were expecting to get the game to
All right, this ball fouled back.
11 Ridge and roster.
Yep, a tear.
I'm sure they'll use him almost all over the field.
Samantha's finally a little hungry, having some Velveeta mac and cheese. Flame Red is having a vanilla milkshake. No on vanilla milkshakes, y'all. No. I vote no on vanilla for a milkshake. Samantha wants to know how old Rick is. Dave says, nope, the wife made it. She makes a kick-butt pizza. Rick doesn't even like mac and cheese. Rick's 57.
At the Olympic Games in Japan. So
No, not drinking yet. I'll wait till Yellowman gets off work. I only have one anyway.
0-2 to Pete Alonso.
Michael wondering what the good streaming site is to watch these games. No clue, bro. Popped up. Smith gets underneath it. Makes the catch. Top of second, 2. 1 out. Yep. Oh, Loggy Raider, I meant to get on you about hanging out in that Toy Story stream with Rob and raising a ruckus. I went and found that today. I went and found that and saw where you guys were in the chat there giving him hell.
Very, very good up until they got to LA and were shut out for the first time last night. The last 9 games before coming to LA, they have scored
Marcus says vanilla makes a good shake when you've been drinking chocolate for a few weeks in a row. Negative.
First pitch to Davis. Strike 1.
Patriot Roadie says, I can tell you how to get free Prime, but it will cost you 100 likes. Seems like a good deal.
6 of those 9 games, they won 7.
You're a competition cook, Rick?
Last night they were blanked.
Sheila's drinking. Oh, I saw you in there too, Patriot Roadie. I saw you in there too.
One pitch.
People acted a fool. The poor kid's stream. Calling him Woody. Come on, man. At least nobody said nothing about my channel. Nobody said, hey, we're here from Valhalla Sports Talk. It was a good, strange time, says Loggy Raider. Foul back. Samantha says, I live alone and work full time and I cook sometimes. Val enjoys a cold Zima every now and then. I would totally drink a Zima right now if I had some. They still make it? Vodka on the rock, says Sheila. Dang, girl. Just outside there. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Davis with 1 out here in the top of the second. I was in the Toy Story stream too, and Rob had me rolling. Tears were flowing. Oh my God. I saw that part where you guys said he just left the camera and just never came back. This ball hit right field. Mookie catches it on the fly. Although I called out today, and I'm probably going to get crap for it tomorrow, says Samantha. Loggy Raider says, I was going to say Valhalla Ray, but nah, I thought better. I was watching it, and I was like, please don't say nothing about my channel. Please don't say nothing about my channel. Good old-fashioned coffee, says James. I'm drinking because it's a bad day for me. What's wrong, Sheila? Called strike over the middle of the plate. Yeah, I like vodka with orange juice. Ain't nothing wrong with a good screwdriver. Easy there, Snoop, says RM. The lost channel you forgot about says hi. Rick's having a Guinness right now. Patriot says he had a ADHD moment and forgot his stream. Bobby was on the roll a couple weeks ago where he left his stream on twice. His stream would end and he would just go and leave and go wherever he was going, out to dinner, over to visit his parents, whatever. And I'd call him and be like, Bobby, your stream's still on, bro. Oh, shit. He left us to go feed his cat. I liked where he went to sleep. I like where he went to sleep on the stream. Literally put his head back and just said, fuck it, I'm out. I'm going to start doing that on these streams. I'm going to start doing that on these whenever you guys piss me off. I'm just going to lean back and take a nap. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there. You just got struck out by this dude, Anderson. Pop it like it's hot. That commercial there, y'all. Snoop Dogg be trying to sneak in and get me in trouble for this popcorn chicken ad at Jack in the Box. He be popping it like it's hot. And then Snoop's MG or whatever, whoever owns his rights, will be like, you can't be playing that shit on your streams, Valhalla. Watch the Rangers. Patriot's smoking his medicine right now. Let's go Rangers, says Bakeem. Welcome back. I hate alcohol. Tastes terrible, especially mixed drinks. Maddie says Anderson looks like Ron Guidry out there. I never saw What's Wrong with Sheila. I would have liked to take a nap during the Pirates series, says Steven. Anderson completely locked in right now. Amazing, says Pika Pete. Flame says we got Mets fans in the chat. Yes, we do. Martine checks in. What's up? I can't stand the Mets. Camarones a la Diabla on the menu tonight, says RM. What's a la Diabla? Kind of sad when his own stream bores him and he falls asleep, says D. Marie. Smells like Updog in here, says Marcus. My husband who went to the doctor had a miscarriage? Oh no, Sheila. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, girl.
Today, I knew it was the day after Justin Turner Jersey Day. Driving downtown.
All right, Turner at the plate here. 1 ball, no strikes. A la Diabla means spicy, deviled. Deviled shrimp, huh?
That was a great item last night. Folks in the stadium were wearing that replica.
This one bounced at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Starts the night at 2:29.
Ruben C checks in. Biggie and Tupac were superstars, legends.
Well, guys, you were just talking about the Justin Turner jersey giveaway yesterday. When I caught up with JT earlier, he was saying that was one of those
3rd one in 8 years. That's rough, Sheila. I'm sorry to hear that.
about everything that you've done, and you look around and you see 50,000 fans wearing your jersey as a
Nice crowd turnout at the ballpark tonight. Well, Friday night. Don't they do fireworks on Fridays at Dodger Stadium?
Just when you're a kid, 50,000 people might hear your name once. There's people wearing that jersey all over the place now.
JT is a fan favorite because he opens up and lets people know that's what he was feeling.
Outside ball.
People feel very
2 balls, 2 strikes to Turner. Still scoreless here in the bottom of the second.
One on the right was the World Series jersey for opening day in 2021.
I wonder if he wore it last night and then took it home and tried to scrub the market.
Prince the singer? Hell no.
Luggies have to do every night for JT.
Rainbow fireworks tonight. Viking Jerome says, looks like Valhalla's growing a beard. Well, I haven't shaved in a bit. Sheila says, thank you. I'm going to smoke and drink tonight.
Who's the best at it?
You'll be the sign again.
Payoff pitch.
This ball hit right field. Base hit. Going to drop down for a base hit. Valhalla exclusive stand-up single for Justin Turner.
Posture, the swing, makes you think the ball's going to go left field, and then the barrel's back and the hands are inside. He just drives it to right field.
Steven says, Prince music still sounds good today. Marcus says, Valhalla hasn't shaved since this morning. It's been about a week. Robert Rothberg up in here.
0 for 4 last night. 27 career games against
Cody hits it hard. Right field. Back to the wall. It's gone. And Bobblehead Bobby is shook, ladies and gentlemen. He's shook. Dodgers with a 2-0 lead. That was a no-doubter, y'all. Into the yellow seats in right center. Taylor now, first pitch called strike. 127 in the chat. Nice catch by one of the fans. And he let the fans know it after he caught it. This ball hit left field. Back to the wall. Caught.
Canada back there. Deep drive and a long out for Chris Taylor. And one away from the Dodgers in the bottom of the second.
Bellinger, the best player ever, says Maddie. What? All that love Cody got on Twitter yesterday paying off. 9-1 Dodgers, says Patriot Roadie. But Keem says, last night you talked bad for this guy. We talk bad about him a lot here. We talk bad about him a lot. All right, here comes McKinstry. Called strike on the inside. Evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bellinger just mad Ryan Reynolds of the Padres has better numbers than him right now. Swing and a miss by McKinstry. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-0, let's get her done. My neighbor grew it. He gave me some for free. It's really good. Outside ball, evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shit, I didn't put a baseball hat on today, y'all. Swing and a miss. McKinstry goes down swinging. Reverse psychology, is that what we're doing with the Bellinger? All right, here comes Lux. Robert Rothberg says, Valhalla, I need a giant favor. Can you mention the Giants score from today? Yeah, no problem, dude. The Giants defeated the Marlins. But a big victory for the Giants today. They remain approximately 4 games out of first place in the National League West.
The intensity is there mentally, and it looks like all the thoughts are in order.
Art says you guys are celebrating too early. The Mets will win tonight.
In his body and his swing.
Right over the middle of the plate there. 2 balls, 1 strike to Lux.
So Bassett gives up the home run to
He thought I was going to say caught for the on Bellinger's. Mary Hart, Mary Hart.
run. He's 2-2. He doesn't. 2-0. Look at the
No.
over 5
What's up, Loggy Raider? This ball hit into the shift. Line drive. And that'll end it for the Dodgers in the bottom of the second. In the bottom of the second. Bellinger all smiles after that bomb. So we're already headed to the top of the third, y'all. We need 100 likes by the beginning of the fourth, or the Mets are going to... 100 likes by the beginning of the fourth, and the Mets will lose. That's what I heard, the rumor. Robert says, can you repeat that? Repeat what? What are you asking me to repeat, Robert? Oh, the Frisco score. Yeah, it was San Francisco over the Marlins. 15-6. Keep an eye out for Julio, says Michael. I saw that, Steven. Sheila says, whoever says Mets will win tonight, go sit over there because my Dodgers will win. How many games back are the Giants? Would I prefer for the baseball season to be 100 games? Yes. Hey, thank you for the blesses, y'all. I don't know, I got allergies or something. I think I'm allergic to the Giant score. No-hitter alert with the Padres. Joe Musgrove threw 7 innings pitched at Milwaukee, says Mr. Nobody. SD Gaiman's going to go to the game on July 1st against the Padres. There you go. So Anderson has the second longest scoreless inning streak in MLB this year, 22. Inside ball here. Viking Jerome says, who cares about the stinking Giants? Robert says, Mr. Valhalla, it appears you're coming down with a giant cold. Swing and a miss by Escobar. Vikings triple P. Let's go Dodgers, says E-Ticket, 145 in the house. Hit that subscribe, give the video a like. This ball popped up behind home. It'll get out of play. San Diego 6, Milwaukee 0. Dave Rose putting up them Dodgers emojis in the chat. The Rangers won tonight, Nate the Great. I think out of any of the teams left, that's who I'd like to see win the Cup is the Rangers. Hey, boo. This fouled at the plate off Escobar's own foot. Yeah, they did. Phillies fired their manager today. Pizza, burgers, or wings for the next year. What are you taking? You have to eat them all year long? If I had to eat the same thing all year long, I'd probably want burgers. Hey, some George Lopez looking dude behind home plate there, just to the left of where Mary Hart sits, just got him a nice big old Bud Light.
It's the pain below the knee.
Pizza Shoes would be taking some pizza. Rick would take wings. Marcus would choose pizza. I don't remember that, Robert. This ball hit up the middle, base hit. Girardi must have pissed Bryce Harper off, says Maddie. That's what Escobar gets for not wearing shin protection out there. I think he hit his foot. No hitter is over. We jinxed it. Good job. E-Ticket still has his Dodger pennant from 1977. That's cool. Thumbs up from the Lost Channel. Does the pizza have the same topping for the whole year, asked Ruben. Or can you mix it up? Martine says, I'm torn between pizza and wings. Marcus says, Pizza Shoes, you can only use boots, flip-flops, or shoes for a year. What are you taking? It was Colton Wong that broke up Musgrave's no-hitter through 7.2 innings. 1 ball, no strikes to McNeil here. E-Ticket says, I'm taking wings and beer for a year. This ball hit. Fly ball, shallow, left field. Turner gets back there, makes the catch. Trey Turner, that is. 1 away. E-Ticket, welcome to the Berzerkers. General Thor will be proud. Have I tried Domino's? Of course. Dave would take pizza too. Marcus says Domino's probably my favorite takeout pizza besides Super America. Opie says the first rule of a no-hitter is you don't talk about it. Everyone knows that. Well, that's why we talked about it. It was the Padres.
Something about Dieterman here in the organ and having the song match what's going on in the game.
Yeah, he did. He had another bomb today. I saw Roach all hyped on Twitter when Jock hit his home run.
Broadcasters were very complimentary of him when they went and told him so last night.
The 0-1 pitch hit right field. Mookie moves over to his left about 10 feet, makes the catch. 2 away. Hit the like and button and sub, and Thor will be proud, says Sheila. Opie says, yeah, F the Padres. Loggy Raider says, looks at Anderson's stats. Maddie says it went 500 feet. Jock's home run did? I didn't see a video of it. I just saw Rocha reacting on Twitter. Eddie Spaghetti Eddie is in the house. Sheila likes Papa John's. I like Papa John's pizza too, girl. Way over Domino's. Outside called strike. Robert says, do you mind when a position player pitches the 9th inning in a rout? Nah, I could care less. Harper and Schwarmer both had 2 home runs in the Phillies' 10-0 blowout today, says Dave. Mount Mike's Pizza is very good. Vikings probably Domino's. I used to like Pizza Hut. I used to like Pizza Hut too. Bouncer. Fielded. Out at first. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. All right, we're headed to the bottom of the 3rd. Dodgers leading 2-0. Jock hit it about 200, but hits those timely home runs, says Steven. Papa John's oof, says Loggy Raider. It's good. I like it. Dome dogs were the best, like, if you remember. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Eddie Spaghetti Eddie says, I gotta hit Hooters after today, Friday night's win. Yeah, Robert lives in New York. He shouldn't be eating any of this franchise pizza. Wings over pizza anytime, and a pitcher of beer, says D. Marie. Name I can't pronounce is Proper Pizza. Martine Lasorsa says, all pizza is good, but I believe in New York pizza supremacy. Pizza Hut is called Pizza Slut around here, says Sheila. I remember that. I do like thin pizza from time to time. Mount Mike Pizza number 1. Martine says, Marie P, beer all day, every day. How we doing on the likes, y'all? How we doing on the likes? Patriot Roadie said he heard a rumor. He heard a rumor from the dude at Home Depot today, Homie Depot. And he said if we get 100 likes by the beginning of the 4th, the Mets will lose. All right, here we go. Sheila says, wings, I prefer Hooters wings. Dave says, my wife's pizza is yummy. She makes a white garlic sauce. It's so good. Sounds good. There's Italian pizza places everywhere in New York, says Viking Jerome. Mookie at the plate here again, y'all. Runs scored this season, Mookie Betts 51. Next closest guy 38. 1 ball, 1 strike. 65, but I hope 69 soon, says Steven. Shaker's thin crust is good. I'm not a big pizza fan, says Joss H. So the question, Josh, was you have to eat something for an entire year. Do you do pizza, wings, or hamburgers? Mr. Nobody says, too bad you're not streaming Game 3 tomorrow. Bueller is on the mound. Called strike. Mookie goes down looking. That's my line. Phil Garcia says, let's go Dodgers, let's go Dodgers. Loggy says, I could do burgers. That's what I would do. Me too, Joss. Closest thing to, like, real meat. Freddie fouls this one off, first base side. Sheila, you're not supposed to have tacos as a choice, girl. We're going to let you slide and have whatever you want for a whole year. But tacos wasn't one of the choices, girl. Fouled back. Philly 2 times, says Maddie. Next pitch. Freddie hits this left field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. And a Valhalla exclusive stand-up single for Freddie friggin' Freeman. How about a double Burger King Whopper? Sometimes I like Whoppers. Steven says, whole year, carnitas tacos. As I did it already. Do I like boxing enough to stream? I don't know that there's anybody in boxing now that I'm hyped about. Down low ball. Freddie being Freddie as usual, says Pika Pete. Flame is having some Papa John's right now. Name I can't pronounce is Let's Go Dodgers. Danny Trejo tacos are pretty good, says Viking Jerome. This ball hit left field, fly ball, caught. 2 away.
Trajectory kind of filled the crowd.
I think that bat broke on Trey Turner there. Homemade burgers are fun, says Martin Lasorsa. All right, Smith, come on, man. 226 now, 5 home runs, 23 RBIs. He's 0 for 1 already tonight. Marcus says if anyone here is from Minneapolis, I recommend Logan's Burgers on Lake Street. They're amazing. Have I ever been where before, Robert? Or Ricardo? Have I ever been where? Marcus says Muhammad Ali's grandson's a boxer now. He's young, too. His daughter was boxing for a while, too, wasn't she? Phil is so happy that the Dodgers signed Freddie. Sheila says probably avocado burger. Yellowman back in here on his break, y'all. What's up, Yellowman? Yellowman, we're talking about you have to eat the same thing for a year. Are you having burgers, pizza, or wings, chicken wangs? Heavyweight division is falling on hard times. Layla Ali, yep. Outside ball. Loggy Raider says my wife's cousin puts diced red onions in the patty. They're growing on me. My favorite boxer of all time, Tyson, no doubt. Tyson, without a doubt. I liked Marvelous Marvin Hagler, too. But Tyson was an event. Mike says if Smith doesn't get a hit in Valhalla, ship his bobblehead back to Joss.
2-1 pitch to Will Smith.
Popped up behind home plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Smith. Guy whose name I can't pronounce says he's going with wings for a whole year. Elias says, hey, what's up, buddy? Let's go Dodgers. Let's get this win. Yellowman says, if I'd die of a heart attack in less than a year if I ate that every day. Marcus says, Tyson's scariest boxer of all time. Roberto Duran for Viking Jerome.
2-2.
Outside ball, full count. Full count to Will Smith here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first for the Dodgers. Bottom of the third. Dodgers lead at 2-0.
Selective. Sometimes hear the word patience, but there's a difference between patience.
No, I didn't watch any of that Mike Tyson tour business.
There goes Freddie.
Outside, Freddie steals and Smith walks. Free base. Josh says, I'm getting work done in my backyard. The quotes have me almost doubled in the last 6 months. This is insane. Oh, the quotes to get work done in your backyard? Tommy Hearns was my guy, says Pika Pete. Jaime Serrano says, how about Rocky Balboa? Well, he wasn't a real boxer. Steven says Thailand is going through the tall burger phase. Still haven't figured out how to eat those without wearing it. Yeah, Tyson's small. He was a bull in a china shop, though. Terrifying. Down low ball. No boxer in my lifetime that I know of scared the shit out of his opponents like Tyson. Yeah, Vikings are my favorite NFL team. Yeah, something happened with Rob. Kangaroo related. Isaac says, what's up, Val? Just came in. I like the stream. Today was my last day of school, celebrating with pizza tonight. Hey, congratulations on graduating, Isaac. Loggy Raider liked watching Butterbean fight. Rocky Marciano says Jaime. Floyd Mayweather says Phil Garcia. It's going pretty good, Isaac. Braves Rockies scoreless after 8. Pitch outside to Turner there. 2 balls, 1 strike to Turner. 2 outs, 2 on, bottom of the 3rd. Dodgers 2, Mets 0. Turner already has a single in the 2nd and a run scored. Swing and a miss. Oh, he fouled it off, y'all. Stayed alive. Rocky Marciano, then the Brown Bomber, and then Frazier. Robert says, get ready, June 10th, 11th, 12th. Giants versus Dodgers. That was Duran that said no mas. Got him swinging. We're leaving runners again. We're leaving them runners on base again, y'all. I'll be right back. Robert Rothberg's favorite boxer is Glass Joe from the Mike Tyson game. I'm back. Joe Frazier, when he beat the first fight, was classic. Sugar Ray Leonard, says Dave Rhodes. I like Sugar Ray, too. He was fun to watch. First pitch by Anderson is a strike to Marte. So while we were in break, I went and looked at the subscriber count. We picked up a whopping 4 subscribers since the start of the game. That ain't going to get me to 10,000 by Independence Day. It ain't going to happen. Tyson only bit Holyfoot's ear because he was tired of getting ram-butted by him with the ref looking on. Damn, Pika. No balls. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Marte here. Boxer shorts. I watched Roberto Duran when he beat Sugar Ray on a closed-circuit fight back in '80. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there, Marte. You've been struck out twice by Anderson.
Outstanding changeup. Splits the middle of the plate, but the bottom drops out of that one. You talk about the adjustment on his grip. He's getting more.
David says, okay, what's your favorite boxing movie besides Rocky? Raging Bull is my favorite. Man, I don't know. That's a tough question. What do you think, chat? Thanks, Cash Williams. Burgers for sure, says Marlene. Sonny Liston. Donnie says, hey, just tuning in. Love your streams and the Dodgers. What's up, Donnie? Welcome to the show. Hit that subscribe. I hear Tim Nevitt calling the game while Joe calls out the Fox games tomorrow. Ricardo said, go get some of those delicious cookies. Steven says, have faith. Vacation time means more eyes on the stream. Yeah, I'm trying to think what other boxing movies are there. Cinderella Man? All right, this ball hit. Fielded by Trey. Over to first. They get him. Here's a question I don't think I've ever asked on the streams before. Here's the question. What movie, doesn't matter what kind of movie, but what movie when you were growing up, when you were a little kid growing up, what movie messed up your head for a little while? I've got two of them, but what movie absolutely messed with your head for a little while when you were growing up? Like gave you nightmares? The Great White Hope. Homemade edible cookies are the best. Somebody up there likes me, says Maddie. Poltergeist messed you up, Loggy Raider? Children of the Corn? Hey, we got a new member, y'all. New member to the channel. Donnie Clages. Welcome to the channel membership crew. Valhalla, holla to you, sir. Thank you so much. The newest God of War member. Leprechaun. Great White Hope. Nightmare on Elm Street. Hannibal. Sandlot. The Exorcist. Okay, some of you aren't going to remember mine. But the one that just absolutely destroyed me as a small child was the Elephant Man. The black and white Elephant Man movie. Do you remember that? I had nightmares for months about that movie because I was so terrified of how mean people were to their fellow man. And the other one was a war movie. I'm trying to remember the name of it. But the Elephant Man freaked me the hell out. Never heard of it. Flowers in the Attic. Field of Dreams, and then Jackie Robinson. Those gave you nightmares? The Elephant Man is about... Michael Jackson bought the Elephant Man's bones in the 80s. But the movie Elephant Man... Whew. Samantha says, I remember that movie, Valhalla. Totally awful, and he was terrible looking. This ball hit. Third base, fielded by Turner. Over to Freddie. 3 up, 3 down. I missed it out. All right, so the other movie that jacked me up was it was a war movie. We went and saw it at the theater. Vietnam War, and I can't remember the name of it. It's the one where they were playing Russian roulette in the middle of it. But that shit messed me up too for a long time. John Hurd, Anthony Hopkins, Saving Private Ryan, Apocalypse Now. There's a movie that we can't mention at work. It just sets everything off, says Joss. Children of the Corn was pretty freaky too, but I'm talking about when I was just a little kid. The Werewolf. The Exorcist. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Deer Hunter, exactly, Luis. Deer Hunter was the other one that jacked me up real bad. I remember we waited in a line that went around the theater in Hawthorne to see the Deer Hunter. Good morning, Vietnam gave you nightmares? Timothy Paula, welcome to the Berzerkers. General Thor will be proud. Eric says, quick question, have you ever caught a ball with that glove? Bro, I catch balls all the time, bro. We need more likes, chat, says Michael. Elephant Man was a true story about Joseph Merrick. Exactly. Exactly. It wasn't him necessarily that gave me the nightmares. That it was the way that people treated him in the movie. Yep, Cody went yard today. Hit stick plays. Hellraiser. Saving Private Ryan gave you a nightmare? I was much older then. Alright, so I don't know if we got to 100 likes, y'all. I think we missed it. But if we get 100 by the end of the fourth, I heard a rumor that the Dodgers will win if it's by the end of the fourth. Bellinger at the plate here. He's already got a home run today. His name is John Merrick, yep. Forrest Gump, the best movie. The Elephant Man, that's right. Brokeback Mountain gives me nightmares, says Michael Negrete. Ooh, Bellinger hits this one hard and foul into the netting down the right field line. The Mask, the movie Mask. Mets need to put Nick Plummer in. I was older, but Donnie Darko messed with me a little bit, says Joss. Luis says the movie They Live, Roddy Piper was a crazy man with aliens living among us. Second movie I remember messing me up was 1987's RoboCop. 6-year-old seeing a person get shotgunned to pieces with the experience that first tracked me to adolescence. That's for damn sure. Viking Jerome laughing about Brokeback Mountain. Hit down the first base line foul. They Live is a documentary. What's up, Monkey Throwing Poop? Name of the night, y'all. Monkey Throwing Poop up in here, up in here. Full Metal Jacket was pretty... No. It was... They called what it was. No, they named the right movie. It was The Deer Hunter. Samantha says, hey, I heard from Rob he's setting up a market in the city. Yeah, that's right. He had to work both days. This ball hit by Bellinger and a bad play by whoever was at shortstop. And Bellinger's on first. If the Dodgers win, I heard Cody will hit a grand slam in the next 5 games. Old Yeller. How about the Saw movies? I don't think I've seen many of those. Yep, Deer Hunter with Robert De Niro and Christopher Watkins. You like when I had the Dodger girl on the overlay? Inside ball. Jaws kept me close to shore for a good 5 months. I remember that too. I remember going into the water at Redondo Beach there after I saw Jaws the first time, and it was a totally different experience. You're sitting out there treading water, and you're like, I don't know if I want to be out here anymore. This ball fouled at the plate. Deep Blue Sea. E6. What's up, Douglas Lanier? Escobar booted that grounder. Louis says in 1970s had animals attacking people in the movie Orca. Marcus said the first Saw was all right. The rest aren't really necessary. I remember Children of the Corn being kind of creepy too. Swing and a miss by Taylor.
1-2 to Taylor.
We've talked about Faces of Death before, the movie Faces of Death. That one messed me up a little bit. Not just, I remember having a couple nightmares of him beating that little monkey on the head with the mallets. But the dude getting yanked in by the alligator.
What do you think of that? Pitch
Silence of the Lamb when you were 11.
I think it's an interesting way to speed up the game. I never
Pika says Candyman 1992 special needs kid in the bathroom scene was what did it to me. This ball fouled off first base side. Viking Jerome, my husband wants to do the Shark Tank. Eric says, what do you think about the new mound effects? It looks just like a pitching mound to me. What are you talking about? Oh, they got a World Series trophy and then an advertisement and the Dodger logo with the rainbow. You're talking about that? I don't worry about silly shit like that. Doesn't bother me at all. The monkey scene sticks with me, says Samantha. What movie have you seen more than 5 times? Quite a few. Green Mile. Lots of Tom Hanks movies. But definitely Green Mile. Outside ball. This is McKinstry at the plate now with 1 out. Cody still on first. McKinstry fouls it straight back. It's no balls, 2 strikes. "30 times Major League Airplane, the Negotiator 7, says Samantha. 30? Wizard of Oz gave you nightmares? Yeah, I've seen Star Wars at least 5 times as well. Seen Enter the Dragon 100 times, says Maddie. Outside ball. Saving Private Ryan, I've seen it 5. Good Morning Vietnam, I've seen it more than 5. Quite a few. Hit your shoes 3 times. Tap your heels together, Viking Jerome, and you'll have a nightmare. Any movie with the woman as the main villain gives me nightmares, says Mr. Nobody. The Exorcist, says Marlene. Jerome has seen The Godfather more than 5 times. 168 in the chat. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes to McKinstry, 1 out. Cody Bellinger on first. Bottom of the 4th. Dodgers lead at 2-0. The wave going on at Dodger Stadium. This ball hit right field, back to the wall. Zach McKinstry, home run. Zach McKinstry returns to the Dodgers, and bobblehead Bobby is shook, ladies and gentlemen. He's shook. Dodgers 4-0. Outside ball. Welcome back, Zach, says Josh. Z-Mac attacks, says Pika Pete. David's probably seen Godfather 1 and 2 at least 20 times. Lightning quick swing there. Bellinger was on base for that dinger, yep. And bobblehead Bobby was shook. This is fouled back. Lux at the plate now. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lux. Casino. Michael Negrete says, welcome back. Bobblehead Bobby is shook. If I smell what the Rock is cooking, home runs tonight. Up high, ball. The entity, says Marlene Castro. Not sure I've ever seen that. All right, this will be pitch number 77 for this Mets guy. Roped! Wow, stabbed by the first baseman. Nice play. Nice play by Alonso at first on the line drive. Pika says Z-Mac couldn't turn on those pitches like that last season because of that oblique injury. Glad to see him back and 100% healthy. They just said he's hit more home runs in the big leagues than he has in the minor leagues. That's crazy. Loggy Raider says, I predicted 4-1 good guys. Outside ball. Legend of Hell House. All right, Mookie Betts up, top of the lineup. 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. He's now hitting .307, 16 home runs, 36 RBIs. He comes up with 2 outs, and the base is empty here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, a mighty swing and a miss. Joe Pesci. 151 in the house. Hit the subscribe if you're new. That ball is out of here. Yes, it was. Roped. Foul. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mookie now. Popped up. Foul, first base side. Ricardo's back from a break. Welcome back, Ricardo. Rockies have a chance to walk off in Boston, 9th with no score against the Braves. Oh, bottom of the 9th, not Boston. Pika says, yeah, Z-Mac was focusing more on just putting the bat on the ball down there, Valhalla. I think he was hitting around 350 when he got called up. Power's always been there, though. Samantha watches mostly documentaries, so I tend to watch the same few movies over and over. Kalen checks in and says, who's here rooting for the Mets? This ball hit right field, back to the wall, caught at the wall by Marte. That look on McKinstry's face when he hit it, that was pretty funny. All right, I got to get something to drink real fast, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, sorry, y'all. I'm back.
Davis is a 65% Friday, which means he's been scoring some baseballs.
Sorry about that. Got caught up there.
He leads the majors in that category.
Down low ball. This is Davis at the plate.
Number one out of J.D. Davis. He lined out to Betts.
Mr. Know-It-All in the house. Swing and a miss. Loggy Raider says, anyone into astronomy here? I feel like that's a setup.
Sequencing of Anderson has been terrific.
Mets are just a paper division leader for now, says Eddie Hung.
Since 1-2.
Opie says, I enjoy it. I know nothing about it, says Opie.
3-ball count tonight.
145 in the chat.
It's a 2-ball count. Just to show you, he's been getting that first pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Davis. Nobody on, no outs. Top of the 5th. Dodgers lead at 4-0. This ball hit, base hit. Left field.
I don't think Trey Turner was going to throw him out, but boy, he showed some first step quickness right there to range into that.
Loggy Raider says, nah, I like looking up. Eddie says the Yankees are the real New York team. That's what I said yesterday.
And you rarely have a shot at it. Oh. I'm just glad he doesn't deflect it because he deflected right down the left field line and right turn into a double. So cleanly getting into left field. A sure signal.
Force play in order at second. We have a Moss playing up the middle and batting right camp. And a struck out swinging back in the second inning.
You don't even need binoculars here, Loggy Raider. It gets so dark at night. These Arizona skies are unbelievable for folks that are into that astronomy.
Made a huge difference as he has created much more separation.
Another good boxing movie is Hard Times with Charles Bronson.
11 miles per hour on average.
Then you can star hop to find the good stuff, says Loggy Raider.
You're talking about ball coming out of the same arm slot.
Eddie says the Mets remind me of the Angels in many ways. Down low, ball, he walked, no. 2 balls, no strikes, excuse me.
Take the sting out of the swing.
This next pitch for Anderson will be pitch number 61.
Past 10 miles an hour, we're talking about swinging this kind of stuff.
Samantha knows how to find a few of the constellations. David says Hard Times with Charles Bronson was a good boxing movie. Man, I hadn't heard his name in forever, y'all. Inside ball.
33 miles an hour over the actual time as far as the velocity.
Mr. Know-It-All says, I'm into astronomy, and NASA has reported that a giant eruption of gas from Uranus has been observed by the James Webb Telescope.
Distance change for the hitter, that's why you get the swing and miss.
Yeah, same here, Opie. Orion is my favorite constellation. So much going on there, says Loggy Raider.
About 60%. So more than half he's getting swings on. And his whiff rate is way up to about 45%. So all those numbers, when we put them in a formula, they're all working.
But that all tells you he's got a good change.
Eddie says the Mets will be lucky if they can get a wild card spot this year. This hit right up the middle. Tag second, over to first. Dodger double play.
The Dodgers didn't get the 2 baseballs, but they're glad they didn't get to either one, and especially this second one.
Lux playing straight away from second base, fields it, touches the bag himself, and an easy throw over to Freddie for the double play.
Simple double play.
Have I ever seen a UFO? It's tough here because we have so many drones that fly around here. We have so many drones from the military post. Down low ball. Typical Mets, so overrated, says Eddie. 152 in the chat. We're still struggling on the subscriber side.
Again, you've got the defensive charts, and they know where they're going to position you, and so you can go out for your early work.
All right, who's this now? Escobar again?
In this area, there's 3 guys that'll be in this area, there's 1 or 2 that'll be in
9129 is the subscriber count. This ball hit by Escobar. Base hit, left field.
Eduardo Escobar is 2 for 2.
When the roster changes and the series changes, we're going to have some different spots you need to work on.
Anderson keeps finding a way. Good thing he chooses to let that comebacker go.
2 outs, man. Over Jeff McNeil.
Steven says go to Borrego Springs for the best stargazing experience in Southern California. Robert says, seems mysterious. Yeah, we got drones flying around all the time here, yo. Morning, noon, and night.
2 outs after a double play. That's where that phrase was invented. Double play is a pitcher's best friend.
The Horsehead Nebula looks like a star, but if you point a scope at it, whoa, you won't see it in color like the catalog. You'll see it in color like the catalogs. Opie says, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Still a lot of ball to be played tonight. Truth. This is McNeil at the plate right now.
So jumping up that left, what's he about, a 31-inch bat he's using?
He has one of those unique looking bats on the base of his bat there. Outside ball.
Might be shorter than that.
159 up in here, up in here.
Most bats in the big leagues are 33, 34, and some are 35 inches.
Loggy Raider, I just didn't see that coming from you, bro.
33
Didn't know you were a stargazer.
from his top end in and right a little hole.
All right, popped up, shallow. Third base, Turner makes the catch. And there we go. Dodgers get out of the inning unscathed. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. Dodgers leading it 4-0. Yeah, Opie, it looked like one of those axe bats. 4th of July, one of the best holidays, no doubt. Eddie says, although I'm from New York, but I never liked the Mets because they were always a fluke. Donnie Cleggs is from Canada, and the Northern Lights are amazing. I've always wanted to see that in person. Viking Jerome saw a UFO once. It was hovering above a 4-way stoplight. Just hanging around at the 4-way stop. He probably didn't know when he could go or not. A little worried about the popo. A little worried about the po-po, you know. All right, quick trip around the major leagues. Top of the 10th, Atlanta, Colorado knotted up at 0. Runner on second for one of them. Bottom of the 6th, Boston has a 4-0 lead over the Oakland A's. St. Louis 14-5 over the Chicago Cubs today. That's final. San Francisco 15-6 over the Marlins. Washington 8-5 over the Cincinnati Reds. Philadelphia shellacked the Angels 10-0. Diamondbacks 8-6 over Pittsburgh. I think the Diamondbacks are right at like 500. Cleveland 6-3 over Baltimore. Yankees defeated Detroit 13-0. Minnesota 9-3 over Toronto. That's final as well. Tampa Bay 6-3 over the White Sox. Seattle defeated Texas 4-3. Houston 10-3 over Kansas City, and San Diego 7-0 over Milwaukee. That's your trip around the major leagues for this evening.
More information, visit allstargame.com.
And hopes to be there representing the Dodgers. It's going to be crazy that week. The All-Star game in LA.
All right, here we go. Dodgers up. Freddie Freeman at the plate.
Lots of events.
I had a Peruvian for Din. What did you have, says Andrew? Lasagna.
Freddie Freeman facing Chris Bassett.
Base Lord feels like a penguin.
Freddie's 1 for 2 tonight, single back in the 3rd.
These nuts, says Luke does everything. Loggy Raider used to have dreams of UFOs chasing him. It was a weird feeling waking up. Steven going to go to Washington, D.C. for July 4th, at least once in your life. Best fireworks show. Delfina lives in L.A. This ball hit, shallow, center field, caught. Delfina lives in Los Angeles, California, but I visited Arizona when I was younger, and I remember it was during the summertime, and the only time anybody went out was at night. It was a ghost town during the day. Pika says, sounds like my kind of town. Dave says, Dave is going to bed. I'm tired. Dave is literally talking about himself in the third person, you know. That's when you know somebody's important, when they announce that they, their own name, are going to bed. But good night, Dave. Donnie says a lot of blowouts today in baseball. That's true, man. That DH, man. I went to Wally's World to get my nails done, says Andrew. What? No more gold medals. Turner fouls this one off. True story, Valhalla. I wanted to park and watch it more like others, but I didn't want to be late picking up the wife from work. Oh, on the UFO? That could have been the chance, Viking Jerome, for us to make contact with another civilization, another planet. And you've just left it sitting there hoovering over a stoplight. Inside ball. Andrew's typing some stuff today. What's up, Jorge Gomez? This ball fouled back at the plate. Eddie says the Dodgers own the Mets every year. Steven says, here in Thailand, I have never needed a jacket. Never gets below 80, ever. I see that on the Thailand cams that they have on YouTube. I've got a couple that I like to watch. One of them is of a Hooters restaurant in Thailand there. This ball hit. Right field, high fly ball, caught. Easy out. Loggy says, Andrew, did you have any of that green sauce? Eddie says, blow out these clowns, Dodgers. Just sitting right at about 160 in the stream tonight. I think most of you are regulars, because that sub count ain't going nowhere. Will Smith just pops it up, right field as well. All the fielders converge and make the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the Dodgers in the 5th. Shoo, on to the 6th we go. Samantha says, why would UFOs come here and why would they need to watch us for decades? We're not that exciting or complicated. It makes no sense. Mike says, could have made contact with another sports channel, chat from another world. Exactly. Exactly. The Mars Valhalla Sports Talk channel. Viking Jerome says, my wife would kick my ass if I was late. Maddie says, Willie is having a tough time. He'll bust out of it. I don't know, man. This is the worst I remember for him. Loggy says, I haven't had any mania. What does it taste like? Eddie says the Mets are in a hurry to lose and hit the showers tonight. What about tomorrow, Eddie? Are they in a hurry then, too? I said to bet the over in this one. I hope nobody listened to me. Passion fruit juice. You never tried? .145 up in here as the Dodgers have a 4-0 lead as we head to the 6th. A 4-game series, Eddie. 4-game series. Tomorrow and Sunday, sir. Tomorrow and Sunday. Anderson now has 25 consecutive scoreless innings pitched. I think that ties him for the lead in the major leagues.
Well, I'm never going to be nervous. I hope somebody breaks it someday because that was my day in the sunshine. But if it's a Dodger, it would be fantastic. Don Drysdale, one of his classic lines was that at least we kept it in the family when I surpassed Don. And what a gentleman he was. And I would be pulling for Tyler Anderson.
Anderson lines and delivers to Tomas Nido.
All right, pitch down in the dirt.
It's an individual accomplishment.
I don't know how I hadn't noticed this before, but the Dodgers are wearing the rainbow logo on their hats.
Tracking of the ball, and now in this day and age, with all the guys in the front office that are coming up with the data on how to pitch guys.
I wonder if that's a day thing or a whole month thing.
A lot of components that come into continuing to put zeros up.
This ball fouled back by Nido.
He's got a streak going. It's almost as long as Trey Turner in terms of the number.
Steven says the late innings is where all the runs are scored. Most teams have bad bullpens.
Trey kind of compartmentalizes it.
Eddie says bad news is Buehler is starting tomorrow. He's a terrible pitcher.
It doesn't matter. It's only
What? What?
and you take that.
What the fuck?
Long run, and you think Tyler's taking that?
I can only speak for myself, but I think, every day is different. How your arm feels.
Reminds me of that steak Ryu was on several years ago. Same feeling I'm getting with Mr. Anderson.
That is easier to find.
Swing and a miss. Not a lot of strikeouts though, right?
Relaxes you in your mind and in your body.
He's only got 4 strikeouts, y'all.
It is getting to the point where baseball can
Next pitch will be pitch number 73.
happen in the game that could change what's going on.
Check swing, strike 3. Take a seat. Over there, you just got struck out by Anderson. His 5th. Oops. Sorry about that, y'all.
Chase like that, great change up right there. Look at the arm speed, the spin, the depth, and he doesn't have to go for the corner.
It doesn't bother me. I just noticed it.
Make him swing.
I didn't notice that it was on the hats.
Tomorrow, 5 more strikeouts, and everybody gets afraid.
Hey, I'm all about letting people live their life, bro. I don't care what other people do.
LA area restaurant. Nimmo swinging.
This ball popped up. Left field, Taylor over to the foul line. It's going to hit the net. Foul ball. What's up, Jerry Verduzco? Buehler just needs to pitch smarter, that's all. His sequencing is so predictable right now, says Pika.
That catch he made last night. First
What were you saying about his sequencing the other night, Pika, as far as what he's going to too often?
Bill here in this booth, right behind home plate, it was a tough read. You read it perfectly and had just enough leather to make that catch. The ultimate shoestring.
Game over for the Mets.
catch, too.
No problem, Jerry. Swing and a miss. Mighty swing and a miss by Nemo. What's up, Herm Dog?
The rainbow colors in the LA
What's up, Herm Dog? Happy Friday night.
for the Dodgers. Our fans will be scooping in.
Anderson's been pitching 7+ innings in his last few starts, says Steven. Ooh, he hit this dude right in the back. An old dude ran to first.
Laredo again, the line down under. And it just got away from him. Came out of his hand a little early, just tailed right into his back.
Kind of right between the shoulder blade and the back there. Maddie says Ferris is 6-1. That's pretty damn good no matter what league you're in.
Marte struck out twice. Bookended him.
Michael says the Angels have fallen off Thunder Mountain and quick. Eddie refuses to bet on Buehler's game. He's not consistent enough for him. Pika says Buehler still thinks he can pitch off his 4-seamer, but the league has already adjusted to it. Needs to start using his secondaries more, mainly his knuckle curve and the changeup. 1 ball, no strike to Marte here with a runner on first.
Brother Sidney threw out the first pitch tonight. One pass to
Steven says, I guess Anderson found Nemo. I guess so. Jerry says, big stick. Popped up.
back
Lux behind second base, still on the dirt. Makes the catch. 2 outs. 2 outs. Matty says that his fastball is getting killed. Eddie says Angels fan must be blind to believe they can go anywhere this season. All right, here we go. Over to first. They don't get him. They don't find Nemo at first. Pika says Nemo's the kind of player I enjoy watching. He's always hustling. I do like that when guys just run to first after they get pegged. If you can, of course. Sometimes it hurts. Check down at first. The strike is called. Metch used to kill us when he was with the Snakes. Oh, Marte did. Truth. True LA team is the Dodgers. True New York team, Yankees. Matty says the league is just sitting on Bueller's fastball, ignoring the off-speed stuff. Matty says Nemo is a throwback player. The TTM production says the Braves own both these teams. Whatever. Whatever. You have a short memory, bruh. I know a couple years back they didn't own us. They thought they did that year. Popped up. Freddie, just outside the coach's box, makes the catch. All right, so here we go to a commercial break. Headed to the bottom of the 6th. Is Julio Urias good or great? I would say at this point he's good. Matty says, has he watched baseball in the past year? Braves will pull down the Mets as the season continues, says Eddie. Steven says the trade deadline goes in August because of the late start. Going to be interesting this summer. Fireworks. The Mets are fake. They'll tank and the Braves will win the division. Matty says Julio is normally great. He's a 3 to 5 this season. Base Lord says, what's your favorite animal? Dogs, man. Dogs. Pika says, we're taking the sting right out of these Mets bats tonight. Mr. Anderson's game in a nutshell. He really does remind me of Ryu right now, but younger and fitter. Man, this camera setting is really bad today. Really, really bad. I need all the help I can get, y'all. All right, let's get back to it. All right, Anderson talking to the pitching coach of the Dodgers. 81 pitches in. We'll see if he comes back for the 7th. Turner up the bat here. Daniel says, Valhalla, holla, what's up? Crafty left-hander, says Matty. Loggy Raider says, why do Braves fans always make things about them? Like nobody gives two shits about the Braves. Popped up, first base side. Caught by Alonso, one away. King Yellowman says, just got out. Game summary. Two-run shots, bro. Bellinger got one of them, and Zach McKinstry hit a 2-run shot as well. It looks like it, Jaime. It looks like they got a chance. Eddie smells a shutout tonight. Bellinger up at the plate with one out here. TTM Production says, y'all jealous of the Braves. What are we jealous for? James says, if you pronounce Nimmo correct, I'll subscribe. Whatever. I pronounce it how I pronounce it, brah. I haven't seen Robert in a bit. It was about 95 here today, Daniel, about 95 degrees. .172 in the house. Called strike to Bellinger. There are 2 balls, 1 strike to the Dodgers center fielder. This next pitch here will be pitch 99 for Bassett. Up high ball. No, that was 99, yeah. Nemo. Outside, he walked him, free base. Pika says, I respect the Braves, but jealous? Nah, nothing about that team would make me harbor such feelings. Done, I sub, says James. Braves are going to have the Freeman curse for the next decade. They did Freddie wrong. Josh says, do you think that the older pitchers like Kershaw already made deals to pitch half a season? I don't think so. All right, Dodgers got Almonte, I believe, up in the bullpen. Taylor called strike on the inside edge. Viking Jerome says it's past Robert's nappy time. Mets are a B-class team, says Eddie. Appreciate it, Daniel. Loggy Raider says, TTM Productions, get rid of your stupid chant. Maddie says management makes that decision most likely. So you think going into the season, they said, listen, we're going to bring you in, you can pitch a couple games, then we're going to have you sit out until after the All-Star break. You guys think that was preordained? It's like Nimrod, but Nimmo. Too early for Almonte. Anderson should get the 7th inning call, says Pika. Josh thinks that's exactly what happened with Kershaw. Interesting. All right, Taylor strikes out, swinging. So the pitching coach is talking to Anderson. Anderson is looking at his cell phone. McKinstry down low, called strike here. Last year, Kershaw took July and August off, pitched well in the playoffs. I don't know, Solo. It looks like he is, maybe. Actually, no, it doesn't look like he is. All right, we got a beach ball loose. Long run for the ball girl down the first base line. Olsen can match most of Freddie's production, but he can't match his clubhouse presence, says Pika. Dodgers will make playoffs every year. But it extends to DeGrom and Scherzer, says Joss. 180, that's our high for today in the chat. Natty says McKinstry looks good today. No balls, 2 strikes to him right here. Down low, ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing is sharp and quick, says Matty.
9 balls in the air recorded as outs. 2 when he left the yard for runs. And he struck out 7.
That's good. McKinstry's looking good because we're going to need him. All right, pitch in the dirt. Evens it up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're going to need him. I think that Rios getting hurt was a big deal, y'all. He was one of those players that you were excited when he was coming up to bat because you thought he was going to do something. You know what I mean? Loggy says his pitcher's done. Give him the hook. Daniel Rodriguez, Valhalla, holla to Daniel. Got a super sticker with a hot dog on it. $1 holla, $1 Valhalla, holla. Thank you so much, Daniel. He was good beginning of last year, and then he got hurt. So yeah, you're right, says Maddie. Solo says you got to take Bassett out right here. There's Rodriguez's super chat. Super sticker. Swing and a miss. Looked silly right there. All right, we're headed to the 7th inning, y'all. Dodgers still lead it 4-0. He tore his hamstring, Delfina. Tampa Bay lose again? What about 8 years? When Bush finally comes up to the Dodgers to take over second base full-time later this season, going to come down to either Lux or Z-Mac for a super utility role. Take Z-Mac every time. Donnie Clegg says, watched a couple games there yesterday of the 2018 World Series, LA-Boston. What a series. Art says, take a seat over there. 168 in the chat. Another advertisement for the popcorn chicken at Jack in the Box. Last time the Dodgers weren't in the playoffs? Man, I have no idea. What was it, 8 years ago? Oh, that's what you're saying, 8. I got you. I'm caught up now. Rangers are going to win the NHL, says Eddie. I'm okay with that. I'm okay if the Rangers hoist the cup again. Rather them than Edmonton or Tampa Bay. No one is going to play hurt this year because of the condensed schedule, says Steven. TTM Production says, who watches hockey? I do. Let's get back to it. All right, it's a new pitcher for the Dodgers. Alonso coming up to bat. What about the Avalanche? Tampa Bay will not repeat. I think after at least, Delfina. Yency Almonte in the game. 6 games, ERA .90, 10 innings pitched, 5 walks, 11 strikeouts, opponents hitting 200. To the tall righty. Alonso gets all this left field, back to the wall. It's gone. 1 pitch, 1 home run. No doubter off the bat there, y'all. No doubt. Exit velocity 111.6, 33-degree launch angle. Pa-pow! Over the 76 sign in left center.
If he is in the home run derby, that's the sweet spot pitch. You'd be asking his BP pitcher to throw right there.
So the Mets have been held scoreless for the first 15 innings they were in town. Now
Yeah, hockey is the bomb live for sure. Loggy Raider, FFS. French Fry Supreme. Oops.
tickets to start over now is J.D. Davis.
All right, Davis now. First pitch, a ball to him.
That's what Alonso does.
Man, he launched that sumbitch. Dead at the 76 sign.
The back of the pavilion.
Next pitch called strike there. 1 ball, 1 strike to Davis, the designated hitter.
His light tower power. Right into the lights.
Solo home run does no harm. Art says, are you Dodgers fans ready to lose? Let's go Mets.
Pitcher's point of view,
We're not ready.
it's just one run.
Swing and a miss. Donnie says, I think the Dodgers have a great team this year. I think so too, Donnie. That was a power swing from Alonso.
Now count the Sanders.
Maddie says, so you start the best fastball hitter in the league with a meat fastball. Brilliant. Loggy says, who said 4-1 in the pregame predictions? I think it was Loggy Raider. Yankees rule, says Dennis Smith. Eddie says Mets don't struggle. Everybody knows the Mets lost.
You gotta be here to give him up, though.
Polar bear on roid, says Loggy Raider. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Davis. Grounder, backhanded by Freddie, who's going to call off the pitcher, tag the bag. 1 away.
Now a report from Lisa.
Yankees.
This Dodgers podcast is brought to you by the 2022 Nissan Rogue.
Steven says the DH is here to stay, but get rid of that extra inning second base bullshit.
And it into a double play in the 5th inning. Strikeout swinging back and
All right, this is Canna. 0 for 2, a strikeout. 289 average, 4 home runs, 20 ribbies. He comes up with the bases empty and 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Outside ball.
His time there. Won a lot of games.
Delfina predicted 5-1 Dodgers. Maddie says the DH has grown on me.
Superior national recognition.
This ball off the end of the bat. Back goes Trey to make the catch for the second out of the inning. Andrew says, what are you going to do for your 10,000 subscriber? Probably send him like him or her like $1 million or something. Something like that. Lie detected. Maddie says Jeff buying us all lobster dinners. Swing and a miss here. Andrew Guerrero ain't never in the stream. Shows up, wants to know what he's going to get for free. Can't wait for Freddie's return to Atlanta soon. All right, Escobar up now. Escobar is 2 for 2 tonight. Both singles. Swing and a miss. 164 in the chat. Smoke your first joint on the channel while calling a game, says Delfina. All I wouldn't even know where to get a joint, y'all. I'm not going to lie. Escobar's always been a decent hitter when dialed in, says Pika. Literally every team in the NL East except for the Mets are below 500, says SD. I've been banned for saying you had a Vienna. Finally unblocked. I don't remember you, bro. Here comes the wave. Yep. Josh says Yellowman will send you a joint. This ball hit. Right field. Mookie makes the catch. 3 away. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, y'all. 4-1 Dodgers. It's time that we stretch, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Play ball! Let's get back to it. All right, new pitcher for the Mets, Joely Rodriguez. 20 games, 17 innings, 11 walks, 19 strikeouts, 183 is the opponent batting average. Yo, got the lineup, says Eric. Hitter decides ahead of time to swing on the first pitch, thinking it's going to be a specific spot where it can be tagged. Alonso guessed right. Outside, ball. This is Lux. Sheila says, where's my smoking buddy at? Yellowman? Steven says, Padres are having a great year, all without Tatis. Machado. Down low, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to Lux. Strong Thor. Thor said, you're making too much noise, Pa. I'm moving. Next pitch, fouled at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. San Francisco fans are cooler than Dodger fans, says Eric. An ambush requires surprise by one party. Oh, Viking Jerome. SD says they're cooler like in terms of weather. Oh, Lux looking. Knew it was right there, too. Headed for the Dodger dugout even before he got punched out. High walk ratio for this pitcher. There's Viking Jerome. Ricardo says, I'm here, Sheila. I'm smoking on chocolate chip cookies. Pika says, Matty, man, when you finally become MLB commissioner, you can rename it whatever. 178 in the house. Mookie up 0 for 3 tonight. A flyout in the 4th. Outside. Mookie struck out once today as well. He's now hitting .305 on the season. This ball fouled first base side. Kulos. Andrew says they need to trade Bellinger while he's still worth something. The saddest day of the year is the day baseball season ends. Tommy Lasorda. Shot, left field, base hit for Mookie. Valhalla Sports Talk exclusive, stand-up single. Sheila says Yellowman don't like me. Everybody loves you, Sheila. Ricardo was outside grabbing some fresh chicken eggs. Steven remembers going to Candlestick because it got super cold there. He had to take a blanket. What's up, your ear itching you, Thor? Hey. I think Thor's got that infection starting in his ear again, y'all. Called strike there. White chocolate with peanut butter cookies? I don't think I've ever had that. Sounds pretty good. Down low, Freddie chases. No balls, 2 strikes to Freddie. Thor, come here. You okay? I love that damn dog, y'all. Outside ball. Pika says, Andrew Guerrero, don't worry. Dodgers will deal Bellinger when the time's right, like when they finally accept the fact that outfield prospect James Outman just about major league ready right about now. Sheila says, Viking Jerome, you're not allowed to take a text break. Swing and a miss by Freddie. Strikes out. 2 away. All right, here comes Showalter. All right, a Gosek is going to come in for the Mets, a right-hander, with Trey Turner coming up for the Dodgers. All right, we go to a commercial break, y'all. Thor's a good boy, says Maddie. Gregory says, what's up, Mr. V? Got home and thought I would stop in and say hello and finish watching the Dodgers smack the Mets around. There we go. Eddie says, I just knew it. I couldn't trust the Mets. Eddie, you didn't bet on the Mets, did you? Bellinger's contract is untradeable, says Steven. Loggy says Bellinger isn't going anywhere. Did I know there's a pet sickness going on? Well, if there's a pet sickness, Thor will get it. Viking Jerome loves his calico cat. And Eric says that Cody's the one that put you on the board today. Eddie says, absolutely no, I did not bet on these fools. Andrew says, I live 20 minutes from Tulsa. Gonna go check out the prospects that play for the Drillers. Anything is better than Belly at this point, says Andrew Guerrero. Bellinger's a Boris client. He's gonna get moved eventually, says Pika. Max says, how about them Yankees? Yeah, he isn't around other dogs very much, Maddie. Yeah, very rarely. Once in a while, my mother's dog will come over, and we might bring, if we're babysitting, like a family member's dog. But for the most part, he's not around other dogs. Sheila's allergic to large, long-haired cats. SD says, first time I've seen a Dodgers versus White Sox match in a while. White Sox, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, y'all. I'll probably be doing a couple of those. All right, Steven Nagosic. 4 games, 8.2 innings, 4 walks, 7 strikeouts, 138 is the opponent batting average. What if I take him for walks when he sees other dogs? We really can't walk him that much because of his legs, y'all. His legs now are making a popping sound when he walks. That ACL probably finally let go. Yeah, what are the symptoms of this dog illness? Richard got the Dodgers in the over 5.5. Ooh, you need 1 run then, bro. Is Boris a Seeger agent as well? It's a bug that dogs could get and give to human. It says never let your pet lay on your bed. Yep. Another Boris client. Inside ball. I didn't know that, Pika. Interesting. SD says, is it a flea? $186 up in here. Hit the subscribe if you're new, please. I looked at the last break there, and I was about 15 away from 91.25. A microbe, not an actual bug. Samantha has cats. Eddie wants the Dodgers to win by at least 4. Did you bet the Dodgers, Eddie? Viking Jerome says, do you want a good watchdog? Get a Chihuahua. They bark at anything. All right, ball in the dirt. Going to go to the backstop. Mookie running the bases, headed for third. What? Andrew wonders how Seager feels now knowing he won't sniff the playoffs this year. Matty says Betts is so damn good. Eddie has faith in the Dodgers because the Mets are weak. Up the middle. Backhanded. Long throw to first. Safe at first. And Mookie scores. Dodgers up 5-1. You ain't going to get Turner on that weak-ass shit. They don't call him Flash for nothing. TD Sports Car getting ready for the tropical storm in the morning. Fort Myers. Be careful. $325 million, Andrew. Pretty damn good. You don't think Seager cares at this point? He has a World Series ring and a lifetime contract. He's content. Well, I think he wanted to win. I think the whole thing with Seager soured when they brought Turner in. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience, says Mark Twain. They try to get Trey up first. They don't get him because Trey is too fast. 190 in the chat. Matty says he didn't go to Texas to win. No, I'm saying I think what soured Seager was the whole Trey Turner thing. This ball fouled back. Andrew says the priority has to be locking down Turner. Dodgers haven't had speed like this since D. Gordon. However, Trey can actually hit the ball as well. Parasites. Pika says Trey was an obvious upgrade over Seager at short. Should have known that instinctively. Is he, though? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that sees it, but I've never been overly impressed with Trey's play at short. Now, I didn't know nothing about him until he got to the Dodgers, but Smith, bomb, left field. Oh, foul, way up in the yellow seats. And until he portrayed us. Boris is a slime bag for not encouraging Seager to stay with the Dodgers. Seager was clutch. All right. Smitty strikes out. All right, to the 8th we go. Dodgers 5, Mets 1. So to the 8th we go. Better range, better speed. Yellowman says their defensive metrics are about equal, actually. I haven't been impressed at all with Trey Turner's fielding of shortstop. Viking Jerome would love to see a wild roadrunner. Andrew says Seager bit on the changeup in the dirt way too much. Eddie says game over. Boggy says we lose power with Trey, but we gain speed on the base pass. I agree there. And Matty says Will Turner doesn't miss 50 games a year either. Truth. I saw earlier today only 2 Dodgers have played in every game this year, right? Trey and Freeman. Steven says Seager was offered a contract mid-season and wanted to hit the market. That ended the chances of him staying. Richard likes both Turner and Seager, but I think Turner has the edge because of his speed. Solo says, I don't want to see Mookie hit again tonight. Sheila says, Yellowman, you don't like me, huh? What's with you, Sheila? Thinking nobody likes you, girl. Trey also more durable. Big difference there, says Pika. Valhalla, you're not the only one that isn't overly impressed with Trey Turner's play at short. He's faster than Seager, but that's it. Boggy says Seager made his bed in Texas. He can just sleep in it now. Eddie says Braves or Phillies for the NL East. Probably the Braves. Sellout at Dodger Stadium tonight. 7 this year so far. Trey is in the middle of a 26-game hitting streak. True. I'm just saying, in the field is all I was saying. Andrew thinks it's time we bring back Pui. Maybe he's matured. I doubt it. Isn't he in Japan? All right, called strike there. Ferguson, the pitcher for the Dodgers. McNeil at the plate, 0 for 2, 2 pop-outs. 316 average. Swing and a miss. They are Viking, Jerome. They have no fear, except when you're driving at them with a car. But if they're like in your yard, a place where they're comfortable, they don't give a damn. We used to have like a hang-up screen that we would hang on the front door here. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there, you just got struck out by Ferguson. Anyway, these Roadrunners would walk right up to the screen and then look in the house like, yo, what up? And they don't run when you yell at them or nothing. They also hang out on the wall when you drive out of here. I have like a 4-foot rock wall that goes around the property. And they hang out like right where the car will go out. And they don't stare off. They just stand up there on the top of that wall looking in your car window. Some bitches had no fear. Pui's afraid of LA. His house in Encino was robbed like 5 times. 184 in the chat. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of LA Dodgers baseball for the Dodger fans by an actual Dodgers fan. Hit that subscribe. Give the video a like and turn on the bell notifications so you know when we go online. Dodgers 5-1 lead here in the top of the 8th. Looking to win games 1 and 2 of this 4-game series against the Mets. Cocky little animals. Yep, Maddie. Can't lie, that Pui wasn't fun to watch. He was fun to watch. Time for the Mets to join the Angels' losing streak. Steph says you think there'll be another run in the next 2 innings. I think the Mets will get a run. Up high ball. Manuel Hernandez checks in, says greetings from San Luis Potosi, Mexico. Let's go Dodgers. San Luis Potosi. Where about is that in Mexico, Manuel? Well, shout out to you, sir. This ball popped up. King Yellowman says, we all watched Pui blow the season for us because he refused to line up defensively where he was told. Roadrunners remind me of Manny Machado, says Maddie. Exactly. Outside, he walked him. Mets might get 2. All right, Gil Hodges bobblehead at Dodger Stadium tomorrow for the first 40,000 in the house. David says, from what I read on other channels, the Dodgers are going to let Trey walk. I need to take a picture of one of the Roadrunners? I will, dude. I will. They'll stand there for him, too. Up high ball. Pui is done. Pui batting .235 in Kiwoon, South Korea, says the dog catcher. Yeah, I think he's in Korea or Japan or something. Sheila says if I drink beer, it has to be IPAs or Coors. Swing and a miss. Is this Nemo? Nemo at the plate here. All right, so they're showing the Dodger Ring of Honor and the space where Gil Hodges' number will be uncovered, I believe, tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do that, Viking Jerome. We don't see him all the time, though. But swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nemo. We get a lot of quail in the front yard here. A lot of quail. They like to roll around in the dirt out there.
Hey. Doesn't have enough innings to qualify.
Luis says Puig owes his people smugglers $1 million.
I remember paying the Cubs after he pitched last time. He was just joking, saying, "Hey, what's my spending?"
Steven says TT is here to stay. Price comes off the books, and the money saved, there it goes to TT.
Wish him the best in retirement. Well said there this week.
Solo says, does he only pitch four seams?
Great guy back there behind the plate.
Corey says, to be honest, I don't care who wins. I'm a Mets fan, but I like the Dodgers as well. What?
It's always funny to watch.
What the fuck? 213 in the house. We just kind of hoovered around that 200 to 160 number all day.
Kind of lighten the mood of the clubhouse as far as getting rid of the bad taste of getting demolished.
He also played third base.
Andrew says, random question, but why did it end up rocky for Aegon in LA? Always wanted him to win with us. I'm not sure why that all ended. Hit left field side. I think it mostly was because they were looking for a place to put Bellinger, and they wanted him at first for a while.
Wanted to play the World Baseball Classic. And he wanted to win it, but he said, "I got to play short." Exactly.
Aegon fell off physically, says Maddie.
That's for spring training. He had spring training.
Rob Parsons checks in, says, I'm liking and saying hello. Now I'm pissing off. What's up, Rob? What's up, Rob? Hope you make some money today, bro. Down low ball.
Third base, so maybe an inning on the mound if he didn't win.
He just stopped playing well. Happened overnight. Sheila already drank a whole bottle of vodka. Now I'm on JD and Pepsi. Be careful, girl.
2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 8th inning, Dodgers up 4 runs.
Rob Parson up in here, though.
Says pitch to Brandon Nimmo. 3-2.
Full count now to Nemo.
He went 3-2.
Full count to Nemo with a runner on first.
Short nose at that.
Maddie says it was kind of like Max Muncy. He hurt himself shoulder, I think, then never got it back. Steph says I need one more run for my over to hit. I thought you just hit it when the Dodgers got 5. Next pitch. Bouncer. Trey fields it. Thinks about second. Almost skies went over Freddie's head. But they get the second out at first.
I mean, not only get the height, you get the length of the first base glove, and you get the elevation from the back.
Your boy extended his hitting streak today, COO.
As you go up for this as a first baseman, so you get your heel up, get on your toe, gain the inch from the bag, and then the glove, and of course, Freddie's height.
So that ball was starting to
If there was a beast in AAA playing shortstop, I would say TT goes, but best shortstop in AA learning to hit a curveball.
to face Caleb Ferguson, the runner at second base, and 2 out.
I've always heard that the rumor is he doesn't want to be here, though.
Mola.
Haven't you guys heard that about Trey and the Dodgers? Oh, holla to Rick Simmons for that $5 super chat. He says, cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war, says Rick Simmons. $5 holla. Thank you so much, Rick.
Stretch in the 1-0 pitch.
Next pitch outside, ball.
It was either late in 2019 or beginning of the 2020 season. I know Caleb had done some work on his curveball grip.
Samantha was looking for you, Rob. Rob makes an alley-like return, then vanishes. He's working today. Not sure why Trey was thinking double play with the count full. Almost botched that one.
Strength training through the rehab.
$5 holla. Yeah, Marte's been playing today.
Who knows if the grip changed even again, but
Corey says, my father before he passed away was a big Dodgers fan since they were in Brooklyn, so he got me into LA. Gotcha.
people just playing catch with the catch part before
Trey's heart still remains on the East Coast from what I keep hearing.
2-1 to Marte.
211 in the house.
Marte came up with
I do know of a free agent shortstop next year, y'all. You don't want to know the name.
Been a center fielder predominantly coming up, but the problem was they had a pretty good center fielder at the time.
Eddie says, so this is your NL East leader.
And so they moved Marte to left where he excelled. And now the Mets have him in right field, a place he's not as familiar.
Viking Jerome says Valhalla pigged out on all those chocolate chip cookies last night. I actually had, what, the 2 on the stream, and then I had 2 when I went to bed. Delphina says, my husband fell asleep with his joint lit and a remote on the floor. Last year was the year of the free agent shortstop, says Steven. Outside, he walked him. All right, Robert's going to come out and yank this fool.
So the work continues for Caleb Ferguson. As Dana Hudson will have to come in
Yeah, Yellowman, Sheila had a bad day today, bud.
at the top of the 8th inning. And it's a step back.
A really bad one.
That's what it was.
All right, Dodgers going to the pen, y'all. Dodgers going to the pen. I'll be right back. When the Dodgers steal a base, maybe you can put up a picture of a Roadrunner. Yeah, maybe. Pika says, good to see him back on the club, though. Don't struggle. Mets lost, says Eddie. They're struggling. They seem to want a couple runs here. It'll take Fergie a while to get his legs back, says Maddie. .221 in the house. We're in the top of the 8th with 2 outs. Dodgers lead at 5-1. Mets have 2 runners on base. The Dodgers bringing in Hudson from the bullpen to relieve Ferguson. All right, let's get back to it, y'all. .217 in the house. All right, Hudson, 2-3 record, 2.12 ERA, 20 strikeouts, 3 walks, 1 home run. Opponents hitting 169 against him.
14 pitches, because of the efficiency, rested and ready to go again tonight.
Bob dropping Ric Flair quotes in the chat. Ball fouled straight back.
The Mets hitters have attacked the first pitch from relievers. It's Almonte. So Pete Alonso earlier. And the 7th inning, first pitch he threw, went out of the ball.
All right, Lindor 0 for 3 tonight. Foul out in the 6th. 257, 8 home runs, 43 RBIs.
At second base, Marte is at first.
No ball, 1 strike. Bouncer, first base side, fielded by Lux, over to Freddie. And that's it. Dodgers get out of the inning unscathed. Alrighty, alrighty. So we're headed to the bottom of the 8th now. Art says, let's go Mets. Strike out or ground out. It was a ground out. Let's go, Huddy. Hilarious Met, says Eddie. Good work, Hudson. Let's go, Blues, says Juan Flores. Craig says, nice play. Nice play. We haven't had to activate the big stick tonight, y'all. Haven't had to activate the big stick. And bobblehead Bobby has made 2 appearances. Because we've had 2 Dodger bombs, 2-run shots, both of them. One by McKinstry. Who hit the other bomb? I forget. Bellinger hit the other bomb today. Yellowman says, Sheila, I'm going to get jacked up with you as well. Yep, belly bomb early in the game. Steven says, can you believe that the Mets are still paying Bobby Bonilla on his contract? It's crazy every year. Now let's get back to it.
Break it down. Tell me about it after the game.
All right, so Turner, Bellinger, Taylor due up for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th. Michael says time for bobblehead Bobby to get some work done this inning. On the hook for Bonilla till 2035. Bouncer, fielded by the shortstop Lindor, over to first, backhanded by Alonso for the first out. The Rock reminds the Mets to know their role and shut their mouth, or the Rock will tell them what to do with their bats. All right, here comes Bellinger. Eddie says after this game, the Dodgers will take first place in the National League as far as record is concerned. Aren't they going to be tied? Oh, no, the Mets will have 19 losses. I see what you're saying, Eddie. First pitch, a ball. So they'll have the second best record in baseball, Eddie? Life and Sports Talk with Jake. What's good? Mariners won today. Bellinger hits it left center. Caught. 2 away. He meant overall in the conference. All right, Chris Taylor coming up to his Dua Lipa walk-up song. Hadn't worked tonight. 0 for 3, a flyout, 2 strikeouts, 263 on the season, 5 home runs, 23 RBIs. Comes up with 2 outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Mets can have this record because they haven't met real competition yet. Loggy Raider says Mets suck. They don't deserve Dodger blue on their uniforms. Another strike for Taylor. Sheila wondering if those pins are expensive. Cody should hit those op shots more on the line so they sink faster. 7-0. Down low and outside, ball. Bob says Jerry Moneyball DePoto wants the Mariners to be like the Rays. Unfortunately, they're more like the A's. Ouch. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Taylor with 2 outs. Down low, ball.
Anderson with Bueller and Wisconsin. That's 19 wins. 3 guys right there at this stage of the season.
Next pitch. Down low, ball. Full count now to Taylor. Oh, Mary Hart has left the building, y'all. Forgot to tell you. She left the building. The raw garden carts are 60 per gram, 35 for a half. Ball hit, left center, back to the wall. It's gone! Dodger home run! There's your extra run, whoever needed it. And bobblehead Bobby is shook, ladies and gentlemen. He's shook. Dodgers 6-1. McKinstry up now with 2 outs. Gone. Mets are paper division leaders. Taylor made home run, baby, says Pika. CT3 bomb. Boom, says Loggy Raider. Shook, says Yellowman. No Kimball in the 9th, says Steven. Two balls, no strikes now to McKinstry. I called it, bobblehead Bobby, to get some work done this inning. Yes, you did. Called strike outside edge. DePoto was trying to force the Angels manager Sosha to go all stats, and Sosha said no. DePoto resigned. Trey Slay. Bouncer by McKinstry, first base side, fielded, tossed to the pitcher, and that'll do it for the Dodgers in the 8th. All right, here we go. Here we go. We set the table. Top of the 9th. 2:11 in the house. Any Mets fans left in here, says Eric? Mets fans talking all that smack when the Pirates beat us. Eddie says that's why the Dodgers are the true LA team. Jose Bernal says, let's go Dodgers. Let's go, Jose. 3 more outs, Dodgers, then go have some beers. Happy Friday, everyone, says Juan Flores. What's up, Juan? Yeldon says, last time I hit a gravity bong, it was high school. My friend was so high, he got busted in class for being wasted. Eric reminds us that the Pirates swept you. Mets fans already went to Dreamland. Go Mets, baby. I didn't see our friend, shit, I forget his name. Talking a lot of shit yesterday about the Mets, though. I remember that. Corey says, that's it. Mets don't have a chance, but let's go Dodgers. Pirates are better than the Mets. David and his buddies do it, says Sheila. Eric says, yes, guys, there's still an inning left. Chick Hearn would put this sumbitch in the refrigerator. Some Jello would be jiggling. Two games after today. Yep, tomorrow and Sunday. Not scheduled to do tomorrow, y'all. If I do, it'll be a surprise. Sunday, definitely not, though. 212 in the house, though. Looks like we hit 9130 on the subscriber count. Let's get back to it. All right, Alonso coming up. Alonso, Davis, Kahana. They're a combined 2-4-9 tonight against Dodger pitching. Outside ball. Top of the ninth, time to take out the trash. Pika says the Mets shouldn't take the Pirates lightly either. We will see, says Eric. Down low again. Alonso has a solo home run in this game. Hit that in the seventh, a 433-foot shot. And that's the Mets' only run of the night. You better. This ball fouled back. Come on, Mets, says Art. 212 up in here, up in here. Come on, Huntley, quit messing around, says Loggy Raider. Next pitch. Fouled off of Smitty. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Oh, wow. Hit Will right in the mask. Kapow. You can't win with just one run. No spoiling in the chat, Eddie. Be careful. I don't know if you're spoiling or if you're just guessing. How does Pete miss that one? Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there, Mr. Alonso. You just got struck out by Hudson. Hit it with the high heat. 98 mile an hour. 233 in the house. Pika says, got your answer, spoiler. Nah, I don't think he was spoiling. I don't think he was spoiling. I'm not that far behind, no way. This ball fouled first base side into the seats. Eddie says, I guessed right, just as I said. On this West Coast trip, the Mets could lose 6 games and still be in first place. Up and in with the propane. That's more like it, says Pika Peep. Siéntate allá, says Loggy Raider. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes to Davis. Sheila and Yellowman talking about snacks. Next pitch. Low and outside ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Davis. Davis 1 for 3 tonight, singled in the 5th. Other than that, he's lined out to right and grounded out to first. 253 hitter. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there. You just got struck out by Hudson. How many strikeouts tonight for the Dodger pitchers, y'all? Is that 9 or 8? 225 in the house.
Starters against the Mets.
0 for 3 tonight is Kenna.
Let's see what this next out.
287 average, though, so he can hit. Down low, ball. Patriot Roadie, up in here, up in here. Nice slider by Hudson. One more to go. Sheila says, Valhalla, I'll send you some snacks. Are you allowed to, like, ship that stuff, y'all? I'm thinking you're not. Just a guess. I am curious, though. Down low, called strike. I'm back. Did we beat these SOBs yet? About to. Shelby in the house. What's up, Shelby Minnick? Hey, appreciate you, Shelby. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mets want to get to the hotel bar, says Steven. Right downtown, bang, called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dodgers 1 strike away from victory in game 2. All right, Hudson hearing it, and the Dodgers hearing it from the faithful at Dodger Stadium. All on their feet. Appreciate you, Shelby. Roped! First base, or right field, base hit.
It's a 2-out, 2-strike, 1 out, and we'll get that in right field.
Don't give up on him. That was a nice approach on a fastball. Hit that line drive to right.
Look at the look on that first base coach for the Mets. Who the hell's that dude? Who the hell is the first base coach for the Mets? Sheila says no, but I can take it to you. Base hit means peanuts, says Eddie. All right, Escobar now 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles tonight. Hitting 228 on the season. First pitch. Up high. They checked to third. Said he didn't go around. Let's go Mets, says Art. Good piece of hitting by Canna there, says Pika Peep. 250 in the chat, y'all. That's our high for today, I believe. Hit that subscribe. Give the video a like. I'm trying to get to 9150 tonight. All right, runner runs to second base. What's that, indifference business? Lenny Harris, is that his name? Man, that look on his face, bro. What's up, Eric Wallace? Next pitch. This is rope. Right field. Right to Mookie. Let's go. All right, so the Dodgers wins game 1 and 2 of this 4-game series from the Mets. Dodgers win! Dodgers win! Dodgers win! Says, don't forget me next time, Valhalla. D. Marie, yeah, Dodgers Big Blue Wrecking Crew. Jorge Gomez, Dodger Blue Waves. Yellowman, putting up the yellow bells. Eddie says, I'd like to bet on the Dodgers again tomorrow, but Bueller sucks. So you did bet on him. So you did bet on him. I knew you were too invested to not have actually bet some money on him, Eddie. I knew it. Delfina says another win for the Dodgers. Anyway, good night, everybody. GG's in the chat to the Mets fans. Thank you again for all the support on the channel, y'all. Again, we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers before Independence Day. I don't know if we can do it. We're going to try. We're going to make a run for it. And appreciate all the support tonight. Appreciate my mods for keeping the chat clean. Appreciate the Mets fans for being in here and behaving, having a good time. And we had some fun today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Sorry about your day today, Sheila Jones. Horrible news. I bet on the Dodgers. Good they didn't let me down, says Eddie. I took Mookie under 9.5 fantasy. Let's friggin' go, says Solo. Alright, so the schedule on the channel. Next scheduled stream is Sunday for NASCAR. Not scheduled to do the next 2 Dodger games, but you never know. We'll see what happens tomorrow night. See what happens tomorrow night. But I'm going to bounce out of here. Good night to each and every one of you. Everybody have a great weekend. And we will see you all in the next stream. Valhalla Sports Talk is off the air, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.